Welcome. In this video, we'll discuss two more basic test-taking strategies. The first is strategic reading. The second is increase your odds. Let's start with strategic reading. During the ACT, you will have very little time to read the passages. This is true for both the reading and the science sections of the test. You will need to develop reading strategies to increase the speed with which you identify the relevant information in each passage. There are a lot of different strategies for reading passages efficiently and quickly. We think it is an excellent idea for you to learn more about these strategies, but to start, we'll outline one of the simplest and most effective methods. If you use the same amount of time to answer each question on the reading section of the ACT, you will have a little under 9 minutes to read a passage that is approximately 800 words long and answer 10 questions about it. This will require a very fast reading speed if you were to do what many students do, which is read the passage, read the questions, and then go back and read the passage again to actually answer the questions. A better method is to begin by reading the questions quickly to get a good sense of what the passage is about and what type of questions you will need to answer. Next, read the passage. You should read it as quickly as possible, looking for information to answer the questions. It is a good idea to mark up the passage as you read, placing question numbers or stars or underlining parts of the text that are relevant to answering the questions. Finally, return to the questions and answer all of the easiest ones, working through the remaining ones in the time that you have left. You may need to return to the passage to read parts of it, but this is much more efficient than reading the whole passage twice. The final test-taking strategy is increase your odds. The best part of this strategy is that it builds on one that you already know, to guess. Last video, we explained that one of the best ways in which to increase your score is to answer every question. That means that when you are running out of time, you should guess the answer. Guessing is also a good strategy to reduce the time you spend on questions that are too hard. But what should you do for questions that are in the middle? These questions are not so easy that you are sure you will get them right, but not so hard that you should guess right away. The best strategy for questions in the middle of your ability is to increase your odds. You should first remove every answer that you know is wrong. You should then try to answer the question using only the remaining answers. This increases your odds because it narrows the number of choices, increasing the probability that you'll get the question right. For example, suppose that a question has 5 possible answers. You remove 3 answers that you know are wrong. There are now only 2 possible answers left. You can either work through the question, choosing the answer that you think is correct, or guess right away from the 2 remaining answers. Either way, you have increased your odds of choosing the right answer from 20%, or 1 in 5, to 50%, 1 in 2. That ends our overview of the most important test-taking strategies for the ACT. Over the next few videos, we will explain the next step in the process of setting up a study plan for the ACT, how to diagnose your strengths and your weaknesses. Thank you.